What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Nintendo Friends, where we talk about everything gaming, but mostly Nintendo. I am Hecthor/Dale, and with me, as always, is my co-host and fellow gamer, Abel. How are you doing today, Abel?
What's up, guys? I'm super excited because we have a really special episode in store for you guys because...
Why?
We have a guest audience with us. Our first live audience. We're
Our
so
own live
honored.
studio audience, but that's the only shot you're going to get because the budget is limited. But they're going to be here cheering us on and reacting, I guess. So be loud, guys. We want to hear you guys.
Yeah.
We finally made it.
Yeah, I know. We got a live audience. We got the setup, everything. We're coming along. We're coming along pretty decently, I think.
We are. And it's great. It's wonderful. But anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and get some... So we're going to go ahead and get into our... Before we get into our topics... Did you hear this? Did you hear about this? We got GameStop Retro now. Did you hear about this?
I did hear about that because of you. Yeah, I did.
I'm the one that... He doesn't listen. He's not on social media, this guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
All that social media garbage is... You don't need it anyway. So.
Exactly.
But GameStop has opened up retro shops, apparently.
That is super cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know this was the thing until you told me about it, but I really think that's a smart move by GameStop.
How so? Why do you think it's a smart move?
Well, because
GameStop was already having problems.
Yeah, and I think this is a really good move in that GameStop for a long time has... Everybody, I'm sure, has a story of them going into GameStop looking for some Game Boy or...
Some games,
yeah. Or just a Game Boy, a GameCube. They have, like, used games that are kind of old and stuff like that. But it was just never really marketed well. And it never caught on. And so... You always had these people that were going into GameStop looking for retro games, and you didn't have that. GameStop doesn't really, do that. They don't really have retro games in stock. Really, anything.
Well, they actually started to.
Yeah.
They started to do that like a couple of months ago, I think. And now, it's like I've gone into it. Have you gone into a GameStop lately? You haven't.
I haven't.
You buy your games online on the eShop.
Yeah.
Why would you? So
convenient.
Unlike me, he buys his stuff digitally. I mostly buy physical copies because I've got them stacked in
your collection.
Because I actually own my games.
Yeah.
I just they can be taken in the blink of an eye. But
they're in the ether.
But in GameStop, they've got like Wii games, they've got GameCube. I saw a copy of Wind Waker. I saw a copy of freaking Ocarina of Time. Actual copy. It was with all the 3DS games, in that little case that they have, where it's got like 5 DS games, 5 3DS games, 1 copy of Ocarina of Time.
Wow. How much was it going for? Do you remember?
It wasn't even that much either. It was like $20. And so what I think happened is that GameStop bought all of our retro consoles for years, and they were just saving them up, and now they're selling it back to us.
They had this genius play in mind.
It's genius. And so it's just so funny how they... Because they've been struggling for like a while, but...
Have they really?
Dude, yes. I mean, they had that spike in like the stock market a year or two ago.
I remember that.
Which is funny. I made some money off of that, which is great. I got in before any of that happened. That's cool. I only won $500. But my buddy invested, he got like 10 grand. So
that's crazy. I
should have invested more. But anyway, just thought we'd get that out of the way because it's kind of like big news right now. So
yeah, cool.
But anyway, today we're talking about what video games deserve a remaster on the Switch 2. We've had a lot of games, not just Nintendo, games come to the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Things like Red Dead Redemption, things like the BioShock games, things like, what is it, I don't know if Borderlands is here, but I think it's on the Switch. But, basically, it's not just Nintendo games.
Right.
It's a lot of games. Now, and we decided we're going to talk about some of them, the ones that we think should come on Switch 2.
Yeah.
Because the Switch is almost done, as we know. But we're going to go ahead and get into that. So, what did you say?
She went, oh.
Oh.
I know, sad
day. That's so sad.
But hey, we're ready for the new console. We want something.
My water's so good.
Nintendo, do something.
Yes, Nintendo, do something.
Do something.
Anyway, so how many games you got written down?
I have 5.
5. Okay, I have like 40. But we're gonna go ahead and I could do 5.
Okay.
I can do 5. Okay.
Just pick 5 from the 40.
So I'll go ahead and let you start because I'm a gentleman.
Thank you. I appreciate.
Not that you're a lady or anything, but you know.
No, I understand the insinuation.
Yeah, there you go.
I get it. So
go ahead, my lady.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, kind sir.
You're very welcome, sir.
What is it? Thank you, my good man. Yeah.
Once you're done with that, I'll go after you.
That's a Smosh reference. If y'all don't get that.
If you still watch Smosh.
If you still watch Smosh.
Anyway.
We still watch Smosh. Anyways,
because we're
watch
losers.
Smosh. Anyways, so the first game I have on my list is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Boo! No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, come on. It's The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Wait, that's already on Switch, though.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a remaster. I'm talking about a remake. I
mean,
want a remake of this
didn't
game.
they remade it on the 3DS?
They remade it on a...
Animated HD.
Well, they remade it...
Do you want... Okay, wait. When you say that, do you want... I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you. Do you want the 3DS...
No.
To come... Like, the 3DS remake to... Okay, you want them to start from the bottom?
Yes. I want them to completely... I want them to use Breath of the Wild type software to completely remake and remaster The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time because it is so deserving.
Interesting.
Of it.
Okay.
I could just imagine Ocarina of Time in the Breath of the Wild style. Can you imagine that? That would be so
imagine that.
awesome. And honestly, yes, we did get it for the 3DS. That was 11 years ago. And it was for Nintendo's last handheld console. It wasn't even for a home console. So, and also too, they had, you know, with Ocarina and Majora, they both came out on the 3DS. They made some alterations to the gameplay. They made it a little bit easier, more streamlined than it already was. Some people were a fan of that. Some people think it made it too easy. I'm personally in the group that thinks that it was kind of babied down a little bit.
Okay.
And so, you know, I really don't want to see that in a remake. If we're gonna have a remake, I would say remake it to the fullest of its potential. I think it was fine the way it was on the N64, and remaking it on the Switch 2 or whatever the console is going to be called, I think that would be awesome. And it's just long overdue for a remake at this point.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I think that's a really good pick. Really good way to start off the show. A really good way to start off the list.
I mean, it's probably one of Nintendo's most famous games.
Yeah,
you know, like
for sure, absolutely. For me, I want to start off. Abel's going to be more in the Nintendo realm. For me, I decided to get things like Red Dead, right? It's not a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
It's not a Nintendo IP, but it's on the Switch. So I kind of was starting to think outside of the box. And since we got the Arkham games to come to, the Arkham Knight game, whatever you want to call it.
The Arkham Knight.
Arkham Asylum, I guess, collection to come to Switch last year, I want to put Batman Begins.
Dude, that's a good one.
Batman Begins, PS2 game. The movie tie-in video game. That was fantastic. I did a video, don't even remember when. Was it a year ago already?
It was a
while back. Ago. It's going to be right here.
A good while.
So if you know what, if you're watching the video, it's going to be up here. If you're listening to this on Spotify or whatever, you're going to have to head to YouTube. But anyway, I did a video on that. Really, really passionate video. I really love that game. It's just really nostalgic. I love the movie. I love the game. Had a lot of memories growing up. And I think it'd be fun to take it on the go.
Yeah, I think so too.
And it's a great way to stay in shape.
Not
really.
No, I think it would be a great addition and a great remake.
You've got Batman. You've got I was gonna say the Go-Go Mobile. You got the Batmobile. Go-Go Gadget Batmobile. This really started. Actually, it started those Arkham games.
Yeah.
I think it inspired. We wouldn't have the Arkham games if we didn't have Batman Begins on the PS2. So that's gonna be my first thing for the list.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And honestly, that's not too big of a request. I think.
I don't think so either.
That can be done. Ocarina of Time is a little bit of a big request, but I think that's
because they have to actually remake it. But this is you just got to do a port. I don't even care if it's like 30 FPS.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind. So
just make it to where we can play it on the go.
Exactly.
That's all we want.
Yes.
Good one. Good first pick.
Thank you, Michael. Yes.
So the next one I have, I couldn't help it. I really couldn't help it. I am going to have like a little tie into this. But the second game that I have is also a Zelda game, and it's The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Again, this is the same case as Ocarina of Time. It was remade for the Nintendo 3DS in 2013. So again, 11 years ago.
So do you want the 3DS port to come to the Switch?
No, I don't want the 3DS port to come to the Switch.
Yeah.
I want a full-on remake of this game as well. Both of these games, really.
Basically, Dark Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, honestly.
Honestly, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask is Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's literally what it, because it's one is darker than the other. It goes to a darker place.
Right.
And it's like, yeah,
And it's a direct sequel.
There you go.
Yeah.
Same
It's
engine.
good.
Yeah.
Same engine, same everything,
Yeah.
same style. I think it would be super cool. And honestly, that brings up the idea. That brings up the idea of potentially doing, maybe a type of Legend of Zelda 3D All Stars, something like that.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, something like what they did with Mario, where they had.
Because where is our Zelda 3D? What is it? 3DS. Where's our Zelda 3D All Stars?
I don't know. It's.
For Mario's 35th, we had Mario 3D All Stars. For Zelda's 35th, we got a Game & Watch.
The Game & Watch, which we did a video on. Again, if you're on YouTube.
Which is really wonderful, but that's all we got? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I think
we're long overdue for that Zelda 3D All Stars. So that's why I had both of them on the list, because I really think Nintendo can do that.
Yeah.
And I think they should, because I would buy it.
I would too. That's a great pick. So
Thanks.
for the second on my list, I have Lego Star Wars Episode 3.
Lego Star Wars
But
Episode
I'm going to
3.
put that in tandem with I read it wrong. Lego Star Wars. It's Lego Star Wars, the original.
Trilogy?
No.
Right.
The original game on the PS2.
Oh.
And I'm putting that together with Star Wars Episode 3, the movie tie-in video game. 2 tie-in movie tie-in video games.
I see what you're saying.
Or 3. Would that be 3? That'd be 3.
Yeah, that would be 3.
But Lego Star Wars, I honestly think it's much better than what we got with all 6 movies or 10 movies. How many movies are there? But like honestly, not that it was okay. The graphics are much better in the new one, obviously, and it runs better and it's great. But like, I don't know, just like it's all over the place.
Yeah.
This is just simple
There's
and
not as
fun.
much heart to it.
There's not, and it doesn't like. They want to be flashy or whatever. They want to be, but there's not. I feel like there's less creativity, or like they're really scraping the barrel when it comes to that new game. It's like to get through one level, they make you do all these different things, and it feels more delayed each level. For Lego Star Wars, the original one on PS2, it covered the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
And to get through those levels, it's not very long.
Right.
But they are still if you're playing it for the first time, it's challenging. You're like, sometimes you're like, where do I go? Like, I don't know where to go. Like, you got to figure it out. And then the replay value on this game is incredible.
Yeah.
You got to find the mini kits. You got to find hidden objects. You got to find hidden Lego studs or coins.
I don't know what the studs are. Yeah, the
you get to unlock invincibility when you hit 100 million or whatever, and that was great. So, but anyway.
I think they even had the gold bricks in there too.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
I think.
Did they have the gold bricks in that first one?
I don't remember. It's been so long, but I have my PS2 plugged in, so I'll probably play it right after this podcast.
Nice.
So, but then I want to tie that in with the not Lego. Gosh, come on. Star Wars Episode 3 on the PS2. One of the greatest movie tie-ins of all time. It's got the alternate ending where Anakin kills the Emperor. Sorry, spoiler alert. I should have. But he wins. He wins.
Hey,
and
it's an old game. I think
it is an old game. It's like a 20-year-old, almost 20-year-old game.
Almost 20 years old.
Next year. Wow.
Dude, that movie's almost 20 years old. Yeah, I know. We're getting up there. I'm still. I'd like to think I'm still kind of young. I was 6 when that movie came out, so.
6.
Yeah.
6.
I was 6 in 2005.
What's wrong with 6? You don't like 6? Seinfeld. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be number 2 on my list. 2.
Nice.
2
That's
for
a
2.
good one. That's a good one. All right. So the next one I have on my list is I think a really underrated game, and overall just an underrated series that Nintendo has, and that is Star Fox Assault.
Oh, dude! Wait, is that the GameCube game?
Yeah, the GameCube.
I want to play that game so bad.
Oh, dude, it's good.
Speak about it. I've never played it. Yeah, lucky.
I know.
Lucky.
It's great. I love it. I love Star Fox Assault. The Star Fox games, especially the GameCube ones, Star Fox Adventure, and Star Fox Assault. They get really Assault.
A pepper?
Yeah, Assault and a pepper. They get really mixed reviews, and so I'm kind of one of those individuals who likes to defend these games. I really like Star Fox Assault. I played it growing up on the GameCube that I had, and it was just a lot of fun. And I would really love to just see more love to Star Fox. I feel like we haven't gotten a brand new Star Fox game in a long time.
Ever.
I think. No, it's been a while.
Well, like what was it? The 3DS remake of Star Fox 64.
Star Fox 64.
I don't even know if that was the last one or not.
I think Star Fox Zero was it?
I don't know.
I could be wrong. 2016, I think, was the last time we got anything Star Fox.
We should ask Phil. Phil, the flying Hawaiian, the alone Pokemon himself. You know him.
Yeah, he's been on a podcast plenty of times.
We should ask
he's
him.
He's a huge
he
Star
knows.
Fox fan, and he probably knows.
He's
but
like, I beat it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
It's great.
Anyways, yeah, no.
Love you, Phil.
But
we should call him. We should call him on the. Hey, Phil. No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah, I really think that game, in particular, I think really has a lot of potential to make a good remake, to make a good remaster of that one. And again, it's just showing more love to the Star Fox series. I feel like that's more of a reasonable ask at this point than making a brand new Star Fox game.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how realistic that's being, since we haven't gotten a new, legitimately new Star Fox game in a good while. I want to say almost 10 years.
Yeah.
So, I'd say Star Fox Assault from the GameCube. Love the game. Would love to see a remaster on it. Would love to play it portable too. So
Absolutely.
That's my next one.
I like it. I love it. I want to play that game. Next one I have, another PlayStation game. ATV. Well, I don't even know if it was on Xbox, but I played it on my PS2. ATV Off-Road Fury.
ATV Off-Road Fury.
That is like one of the first games I played when I got my PS2.
How does it go again?
What do I say? Are you making fun of me?
Yeah. No.
Y'all making fun of me?
Our live audience is having a hoot over that impression.
What is this?
I don't know.
It's ATV.
ATV.
ATV. Anyway, ATV Off-Road. ATV Off-Road Fury, the only game that makes you run dirt bikes and leap dirt mounds and do tricks and break your neck in the process. America. You're going to love this game.
A great game, mind you.
Fantastic. Have you ever played it?
Yeah.
You have?
I played it because of my cousin
Oh, okay.
who has a PS2.
Nice.
I didn't have a PS2 growing up, but I had a lot of
poor
family
like
members
me.
who did. You had a PS2.
I know, you were poor. You can only afford one.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. But I went down the Nintendo path. I didn't go down the Sony Xbox
Yeah, I was a Sony boy growing up. But yeah, this game you could race. You could do. My favorite
You
thing
could
was
go
actually
off-road.
you can. But
on
yo,
an ATV?
you're killing it today.
I really am.
He made a couple of jokes like off mic and off camera, and it was I should have been recording because it was some of the best things that he said in a while. But this game, my favorite thing about this game is that there was like a trick challenge mode where all you had to do was it was an open map, and you would do different tricks. You would do double heelys. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm like trying to torque my body the way that it twist and shout my body. You could do different tricks, and it would work on a point system, just to see how many points you can rack up. But you could play it like
it's
two-player.
literally Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but like with trucks.
But it's
trucks.
not.
It's so much more.
It's with ATVs, man. But this is such a great game. I think it's such a good game to be to play on the go, and I think it'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
think so too.
waiting in the DMV and just playing some ATV Off-Road Fury. But yeah.
Right as you're about to take your driver's test.
Yeah. I got my driver's license while I played ATV Off-Road.
There you go. I was
There
gonna
you
say
go.
copyright, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
I went into it. I resolved differently, so it's not the song that you're thinking of. You can't prove it.
Yeah.
Cease and desist. But anyway, go ahead.
All right, so my next game is Super Paper Mario.
Super Paper Mario.
Did
Did you hear her? Mario.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it was Super Paper Mario. An older game, but one that I think is really deserving.
It's a Wii game.
Yeah. But I really think it's deserving, again, of a remake, a remaster, if you will.
Yes.
And I think it would be really good for the Switch, too. I mean, we're already getting, what was it, Paper Mario, or we already got Paper Mario.
Yeah, the best Paper Mario ever.
Yeah,
Paper
exactly.
Mario Odyssey. What is it?
The 1,000-Year
Paper
Door.
1,000-Year Door. There you go.
Yeah.
I played it, and I'm like, I forgot what it was called.
So we already got that game. We might as well get the other ones, too, right? Because this is a good one, too.
Yes.
So that's
It's actually
mainly
one of the
logic.
greatest Mario RPGs actually ever. I think it might be. The people say that 1,000-Year Door is the best Paper Mario game, but some people say that Super Paper Mario is the best one. So
What do
there's
you
an
guys
argument.
think?
Which one? Let us know in the comments. Which one is better? Super Paper Mario. Paper Mario. Super Paper Mario, or Mario. There's so many Mario games.
Mario.
1,000 Year
Paper
Door.
Mario.
I can't talk today. What do you
Yeah.
do? I host a podcast and I can't talk.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
No, I really think that'd be. Jeez,
You can't talk either.
Yeah, I can't talk either. Okay, I really think that would be a good option, but also
Yeah.
too, let us know in the comments, and hopefully try to keep it civil. I know you guys. There's some.
Nah, fight. I want to see y'all fight in the comments.
I know there's some diehard, like people will die on the 1,000-year door hill. Yeah, it's literally like any type of criticism is not warranted
Yes.
whatsoever to that crowd. But regardless of what you feel about
Fight,
which
but be
games,
nice about it. Fight, but
if
be
you can
civil.
find a way to do that, sure, by all means. But yeah, let us know in the comments below. We'd love
Yes.
to see what your guys' opinions on that are. But that's what I got for that game.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Yeah,
We're almost done. How many more we got? 1, 2, 3, 2 more?
I got one more.
You got one more? I got 2 more. Okay, so for me, again, I try to be different, right? My last game is going to be a doozy. Like, people are probably not going to like it, but whatever. So I got 2
probably
more.
not gonna like
The second to the last one I have is Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man
What is up?
2.
What is up with me and movie tie-in game? They were just better back in the day, kids, okay? Movie games were not, they didn't suck. They were made very well with so much love, with so much respect to the actual source material.
Yeah.
And they were so good. Like, what can you say? This game, like, if you were to get a video game that based on a movie, when was the last good game that was based off a movie?
It's been a while.
Cyberpunk? Well, actually, the movie came after, whatever. But like, I can't even remember.
Honestly, man, like
Super Mario Bros.
really
The
don't
movie.
no. Maybe Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, maybe. That game is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It took them what, 20 years?
Yeah.
So anyway,
After all the Harry Potter
Yeah.
movies and like the subpar
because
Harry
those
Potter
old
games.
those old Harry Potter games are not that great. But I mean, some of them are okay. The Lego Harry Potter games are great.
Yeah, those are okay.
Those are actually very good.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I said, Spider-Man 2. What can I say? You're getting the greatest Spider-Man movie of all time, in game form.
That's your opinion.
No, that's actually a fact.
Okay.
So the greatest Spider-Man movie of all time is Spider-Man 2. That is a fact. That is not opinion. The next one are those Spider-Verse movies.
Oh, okay.
But yes, and then Spider-Man 1 after that. So,
nice.
but yes.
I
Anyway,
agree, you know what? I agree with that.
yeah,
I
of
agree with
course.
that. I love Doc.
Which I understand the love for it. We're not talking about Spider-Man anymore. Not the movies. That's another podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
That's
anyway.
another podcast.
I have a movie podcast. Hey, I can self promote, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a thing like. What the freaking CEO of Nintendo Friends is gonna get mad at me? I am the CEO.
You are the CEO.
I am the one who knocks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have a movie podcast called Watch This Part that I do with my buddy Kyle. The link is going to be in the description. So, but yeah, we're just starting out, but it's great. But yeah, Spider-Man 2, the video game is fantastic. I think across the board. The GBA port was actually not bad either, but not great. So, but the PlayStation and Xbox game for
Didn't they
Spider-Man
have it on
2.
GameCube too?
Yes, oh yes,
Yeah.
they did. Yes.
Because I think I had it on GameCube.
So it's a Nintendo game. There you
Right.
go. Put it on the Switch too, guys.
Isn't that the one where they had what's his name?
My balloon. Yeah.
They also had doing the tutorial.
Oh yeah, they had
What's his name? Oh my god, I love
Bruce-
him. Bruce Dern.
Jenner.
We both said wrong Bruces. What is it? Bruce
My name's Bruce.
Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. There
Yeah,
you
they
go.
had Bruce Campbell
Yeah.
narrating the tutorial there. I
Yeah.
loved it.
And berating me, I love it. So,
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Who doesn't
Yeah,
want to get
it's
berated
great.
by Bruce Campbell?
Yep.
Anyways, good one. So the last one I have
What you got?
is Mario Galaxy 2.
Mario Galaxy 2.
Yes. Señor Mario Galaxia.
He's a Mr.
dos.
Mario, senor.
How do you say
I
Galaxy
come
in
to
Spanish?
clean the pipes, huh? Galaxia. Galaxia?
Galaxia.
Galaxia. What is the GPS? Whatever.
Yeah, Super Mario Galaxy 2 is what I have.
It should have been on 3D All-Stars. It wasn't, but go ahead. I'll let you finish.
And you know what? I kind of agree with you because I want to say a lot of people prefer the second one to the first one. And for
I don't,
several
but
different
yeah.
for several different reasons, but I prefer the original, but I know a lot of people really like the second one.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic.
And so, you know, since we did get
It's
all
valid,
those
yeah.
since we did get all those remasters and 3D All-Stars, why not get this one too? You know? I
Yeah.
think that's another pretty fair request, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Get
Super
on it.
Mario Galaxy 2 should be on the Switch too.
Oh, yeah.
See what I did there?
There you go. That's good. That's a good one.
Sequel. But yeah.
Cool. All right. What's the last one that you have?
All right, last one. Y'all ready? I'm gonna get in. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe.
Oh.
You remember that one, kids? The Mortal Kombat kids came to fight the DC Universe kids.
Was that for GameCube?
It was. I'm not sure if it was on the GameCube. I know for a fact it was on PS3 and Xbox 360.
Oh, so
my cousin Art had it. Shout out to Art. There you go. I love you, dude. He had it on his Xbox 360, and we would play the heck out of that game. It was so good. Like I had a lot of fun with it. It's just like really, it's like the equivalent to Deadpool and Wolverine.
Right.
Like Deadpool and Wolverine, that's not a movie that should win Oscars, but it's fan service. It's what you want to see.
Yeah.
It's just pure fighting fun. And
but
I love it.
It's fan service done in the right way.
Yes. It's not just.
It's not pandering.
Yeah, it's not. It's really fun. It was really great. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. And you get to see DC people fight Mortal Kombat people, and there's blood, and there's like, you know what I mean?
Mayhem and chaos ensues.
It did tone down the violence a little bit because it was DC characters.
Right.
So they knew that kids were probably gonna play this game. So whatever, it's fun.
It's fun.
Just because you don't got people's neck cracking and everything and like bones like going up. We don't need that. Like, just have a fun time, you know?
Yeah, it's just... plus, you know, it's Superman. Like, Superman can't do that.
I'm out of water.
Oh, sorry, man.
That's okay.
You know, that's unfortunately a game I've never played, actually. But one of these days, I would like to be able... Thanks. I'm not parched. No, it's okay. You know, one of these days, I'd really like to be able to play that game.
It's a great one.
If they actually put it on the Switch too, then I'll be able to play it.
Yeah. Please, Batman versus Sub-Zero? Come on, who wouldn't?
Yeah, that's fun.
Man, are we out of our list already?
Yeah.
That's crazy. We thought this was going to be a really long episode, but I like that it was actually kind of condensed and kind of short.
Yeah.
So, but guys, let us know in the comments. What game would you want to see remastered? Or heck, we really didn't get into remakes. We barely a little bit. We scraped the barrel a little bit. What you did anyway with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. But what games would you like to see remastered or remade for the Switch too?
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, just let us know in the comments below what you would want to see in a remake or a remaster of any of these games, or if there's another game that you have that we didn't say on the list, what would that game be? You
guys would know probably better than us anyway. So there's a lot of them that these are just, again, we didn't want to make it like a top 10 list because I think 5 and 5
is pretty good.
It's like, yeah, we don't want to make it 20 or anything like that. But so like, it's not too long, but anyway, let us know. And did you know this episode is sponsored by Dubby?
Dubby?
What's Dubby, Abel?
I don't know.
You're sponsored. You should know what it is.
Oh, no, I do know what W is, actually. I'm looking here at the teleprompter.
Yes, what is it?
See what W is. W
Here. I wrote you some notes.
Oh, thanks. Oh, that's what W is.
Yes.
Oh, that's Puce. W is our sponsor. W is awesome energy.
It's awesome and cool.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an energy company.
It's an energy company, exactly. And there's some awesome flavors that you guys can choose from. And we also have a special discount if you use the code NIN10. That is NIN and the number 10. If you have that code, you can get 10% off of your W order. And we're going to have the link in the description and all that good stuff for you guys to check it out. Again,
the graphic is here somewhere.
It's somewhere.
So yes.
But there's awesome flavors. There's awesome stuff for you guys to check out.
There's merch. They don't just have energy.
Yeah.
They got like clothing. They've got stickers. They got stickies.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they've got cups. They got a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, shaker cup. Yo, they got some mad awesome shaker cups. They're fantastic. Yeah. Honestly. I have a couple myself, but they're in the dishwasher. So
because you use them so much.
I use them a lot, you know. So, but they're great. Once again, that's NIN, the number 10, for the discount, for the promo code. Right before you check out, you got to put it in that little box.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm super happy about this episode, man.
Yeah, me too. I really enjoyed this episode. What do you guys think? Are y'all liking the new format? What do you think? Or do you like? Look at our logo.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
It's and what about fantastico.
What about our live audience?
Oh yes. Nice. I don't even know if I'm centered, but we're just gonna keep going.
All right.
Anyway, guys, remember to like and subscribe. We love you. We appreciate you, and take us away, Abel.
We'll see you on the next one, guys. Later.